natural
Flexibility. Wow, Sri Lanka is flexible. I like that. Okay.
Do you think the condition which Sri Lanka had recently gone through, they have overcome, but as an India, as a country, they are still facing such conditions from other neighboring countries. So do you think the two countries can come together, and what will be the probable solution of this big thing called terrorism?
I think that when certain instances and incidences happen like this, for example, what had happened to Sri Lanka in a few months back, people should only be learning that terrorism is something that cannot be tolerated anymore. In this day and age, it's destroying lives, it's destroying countries, it's taking away innocent children, people. It's completely unnecessary, it's completely uncalled for. I just hope that, and it's unfortunate that with every single incident, we need to be learning when it's very, very clear that this is something that we don't want. I mean, people are suffering, people are dying. Why would we want to bring that on? So I just hope that people learn from such an incident, and they understand the pain that it causes and the impact as well that it causes on a country, not just for the people that were involved, but for everyone. Everyone, I think, gets affected. So yeah, I just hope that people understand the importance of unity. Unity is the only way that we can overcome such things as terrorism, because their main objective is to divide and conquer. So.
In addition to this, you are planning for a Sri Lankan restaurant also?
I have a restaurant there, yes.
And in India, are you planning for such things as an example?
Well, I'm really happy to actually hear that Bombay already has 2 Sri Lankan restaurants. So, people here can also enjoy the taste of Sri Lanka, which is fantastic because Sri Lankan, and which is very good for me as well because I love Sri Lankan food. But it's a very, very unique taste, and I know a lot of my friends from here, from Bombay, whoever has visited Sri Lanka, they always come back saying that the food is amazing. So there are already 2 restaurants in Mumbai, Sri Lankan restaurants, and I hope that everyone's being able to enjoy the taste of Sri Lanka there.
ट्रैवलिंग को लेकर क्या फील करती है और ट्रैवल लवर्स को क्या मैसेज देना चाहिए?
किसको?
Travel
Travel lovers, I mean, for the longest time, Sri Lanka has been topping the #1 tourist destination. And we're also very proud to say that, like, India has been our largest number of tourists. So, and it's disheartening and it's saddening to see that because of the incident, the terrorist attack that had taken place, our numbers have dropped. So it's really, really important for us to send across the message right now that Sri Lanka is completely safe. The country has very swiftly and very, very well completely dismantled the entire network and made sure that security is on a completely different level. So we want to encourage our friends again, our neighboring friends, that Sri Lanka is the #1 tourist destination to go to, as was before. We may have suffered a very terrible attack, but that does not change the fact that we are still a paradise to visit. And for travel lovers, I mean, like, the best thing about Sri Lanka, it's a very, very small, compact country. So even if you want to go from, like, mountains and tea plantations to a beach or to a wildlife or to anything of the sort, you can be there in, like, literally a couple of hours because the infrastructure is so good. And I know this because I have so many of my Indian friends who have visited Sri Lanka and continue visiting Sri Lanka. They have their weddings there, they have their parties there, and so for travel lovers, nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing has changed in the country.
Okay, Jacqueline, you are from Sri Lanka, but you've been living in India for quite some time.
Yes.
World Cup is on. India and Sri Lanka will be fighting in the World Cup. Which team will you be cheering?
It's a really, really tough one, actually. First of all, I don't watch cricket, so I actually don't know what goes on. But see, when India is playing anyone else, I'm always rooting for India. But when India is playing for Sri Lanka, I vote for Sri Lanka. and I think I think the best thing about that is the fact that, like, I feel a lot of love from India as well for Sri Lanka, like even when we're playing, because there's so many times I've watched, like I've watched a match with in Bombay with my Indian friends, and I'm like, come on, come on, come on, Sri Lanka, and they're like, yeah, okay, come on, oh, you know, like there's a lot of love actually that goes, you know, that goes between the two. So it's actually nice to see that camaraderie. I love it actually when they do play because you actually feel like it's a sport of it's a sport, you know, and like they take it that way and they take it like, you know, in true sportsmanship. So.
Jacqueline, it's great to have you as a brand ambassador of Sri Lanka. You tell me, are you planning to have a, like you are the brand ambassador, are you planning to have get some of your friends from the industry to promote the tourism? Maybe you're planning a trip or something just to promote the cause. Is there any plan or something?
Yeah,
Like
I
Salman or
actually,
anyone?
I mean, like I actually am planning to be there for my birthday this year. Whoever is free and willing and available to come, I will definitely be inviting. But I mean, if even if they can't make it for my birthday, I will make sure that whoever is looking to vacation in Sri Lanka this year, I will make sure that they actually do have a really, really well organized, well planned trip for themselves. So I'm hoping to bring a lot of like my co-stars and contemporaries or friends from the industry as well, and because their support also would mean a lot. Yeah.
Jacqueline, people in the film industry believe you to be a very bankable star.
Thank you.
Do you agree?
Well, yeah, I mean, like if that's what if people say that, then I'm obviously very flattered. That's an important thing to important reputation to have. But I have been part of like of big commercial films, and I think that for me, I do identify myself as a commercial actress, and so it really does. It really does help, and I've been doing this now, I think, for the past like 10 years. So there's a long way to go still.
So as you said, a commercial actress and most bankable, so you will be the first actress who will be pioneering into the web space now.
Yeah.
So and you will be remembered for this. Or,
Thank you. That's sweet. No, it is. It's a very new territory for me, actually. I'm currently working on Mrs. Serial Killer. It's a digital platform, so it's not something that I'm used to either. I'm used to theatrical, I'm used to cinema halls, and I'm used to Fridays. But this is a completely new and completely like interesting space for me. But I think what's cool about that as well is the fact that like this seems to be the future as well, and this seems to be a new emerging platform for films. It doesn't change anything about the fact that of what we do. We're still going out there as actors. We're still making a film. We still work with very similar teams. Like pretty much the team that I'm working with right now on Mrs. Serial Killer is familiar faces that I see. Our platform changes, but it's also lovely to see that because of digital, the reach now has become so big, like so many people are being able to watch our films, and so much new content and so much new talent is being discovered as well.
any preparation for this role? Yeah,
Any preparation?
I know you are so talented, impressive.
Well, preparation for this role, I have to definitely work on becoming a much stronger person. So that's what it is, mentally and physically.
Kill with your looks. Now you will kill with your.
Yeah, let's see. I'll try on you, okay? Yeah.
Last question.
That without kick, there won't be like
Without
franchise won't be
Jacqueline.
without Jacqueline. So tell us something. What's the update on Cable right now?
I think Sajid Nadiadwala is working on the script. It's been something that he's been working on consistently, I think, for some time. And knowing Nadiadwala, he's a perfectionist, so he will not, I think, come to any of us without a perfect blockbuster script. He is blockbuster to us, so he is working on that, and we're giving him